This is the Impact Wrestling 1000th episode full show results video, and the show started by Scott D'Amore, and he welcomes fans to episode 1000 in the ring. He then welcomes out the most influential knockout in history, Gail Kim, and she throws it to a video package on the greatest knockout moments. Scott starts to speak again when the Beautiful People's music hits, and they make their classic entrance. Love questions Gail if that was the best clips they could have shown, since they showed a bunch of ugly people outside of themselves. Velvet calls it security cam footage at Walmart, and Gail sarcastically welcomes them back as they do what they do best, be rude and obnoxious, and they start to circle Gail when Giselle Shaw's music hits. The Shaw entourage walks down to the ring and apologizes for Gail being rude to them, and Shaw says there would be no quintessential diva without the Beautiful People. She's honored to have taken their spot and improved on it. Love fires back, questioning what she just said. Shaw spells out the definition of improved. Sky questions who's so great from their generation, and Jordynne Grace walks out. Grace says Shaw is actually from her generation. She names ODB, Tara, Traci, and Gail as some of the greats, but the other constant was the annoying, and then Deonna Purrazzo comes out. Deonna says she's here to represent her generation, not Jordynne or Giselle. A virtuosa chant breaks out. The age of Virtuosa started when she beat Grace for the title, and out comes current champ Trinity to remind them who's currently on top. Deonna tells Trinity when she's had 3, and Gail says she can find her when she's had 7. Awesome Kong's music hits, and she has Raisha Saeed with her, and Saeed says if anyone wants to fight, they'll be crushed by Kong. Tasha Steelz returns, and she says we can't have the 1000th episode and talk about history without her. She announces herself as the 5th member of Team Beautiful People, Shaw, Evans, and Purrazzo, and no one else can be the greatest who beat the greatest, and then out comes Hardcore Country. Mickie says by the looks of it, she doesn't have to remind Tasha who she is or what she's done. All she can really say is, Hardcore Country is back. She makes it official that she's joining of Team Trinity, Gail, Grace, and Kong, and Mickie dubs themselves Team Over. She says next week will be the greatest fight in Knockouts history. Backstage, Eric Young is talking to America's Most Wanted when Santino and Sharkboy interrupt, and Santino says he needs help and offers his deputy DOA position to Sharkboy Shelliet. Then we saw the Feast or Fired match, and the winner of this match was Chris Bay, Crazy Steve, Yuya Uemura, and Moose, and during the match, we saw the returns of Rhino. The Desi Hit Squad, Rohit Raju and Champagne Singh, are in the ring. And Raju cuts a promo on how could Impact celebrate 1000 without them, and Team 3DS music hits. Devon is emotional entering the ring. Then we saw a match between Team 3D versus Desi Hit Squad, and the result of this match was Team 3D won the match by pinfall. Then Josh Alexander comes to the ring, and Josh talks about how special it is to walk down to the ring. He's been an Impact fan for 20 years and he's proud to say it, but now, he's here to get back his gold. Alex Shelley comes down, and he runs down Josh chasing the next buck, and Josh tells him to relax and thanks him for what he's done for 21 years, and he was happy to see Alex win the world title. Things stay heated as they hype each other up, and Josh runs down Shelley's defenses but reminds him that Shelley lost to Alexander at last year's Emergence when the title was on the line, and Alex says this isn't Josh's story and that Josh is just a side quest. Shelley wants the match so he can prove he's better, and Josh wants it too and challenges him to do it right now. The Rascals ambush both of them, and Josh clocks them with right hands and then comes face to face with Shelley. Rascals attacks Josh again as Shelley goes to the apron, and Miguel kicks Josh across the face while Shelley watches and retreats. Then we saw the mixed tag team match between Alicia and Eddie Edwards versus Traci Brooks and Frankie Kazarian, and the result of this match was Traci Brooks and Frankie Kazarian won the match by pinfall. Post-match, Frankie gets on the mic and reveals a video package announcing Traci Brooks as another 2023 Impact Hall of Fame inductee, and Traci cries and celebrates with their son in the ring. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Lio Rush versus Chris Sabin for the X Division Championship, and the result of this match was Chris Sabin defeated Lio Rush by pinfall and becomes the new X Division champion. The babyface roster comes down to help Sabin celebrate his huge win, and the show goes off the air.